Hello, everyone. Again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, I would like to start off with telling you thank you for watching my videos. On this, if you saw the thumbnail, as you will know, we are discussing the Avalanche ecosystem. So we're going to talk about all about the Avalanche ecosystem. A lot of people in the crypto space, we know about some of the more popular art coins and altcoins. As you know, Bitcoin is the number one coin. Anything outside of Bitcoin is still considered an altcoin because right now the market cap for cryptocurrency is 2,303,226 billion. I'm going to say 303,226,819,157. And as you know, Bitcoin makes up a trillion by itself. Now, there are a lot of other altcoins because I believe it's like 14,000 or the number may be more on, and the numbers are growing every day, right? So as you can see, Avalanche is ranked 12 on that list, but Avalanche did make it to the top 10 about 3 weeks to a month ago. Avalanche actually overtook, I believe it was Dogecoin, and it became number 10. So right now the market cap is 21 billion for Avalanche, 405 million 81,346, and the fully diluted market cap is 34 billion. One Avalanche right now is $88.05. If you're reading the market correct, they went through a whole dipping process yesterday, and now they're in the process of trying to recover on the latter part of today. So in this video, like I said, we're going to discuss all of the aspects of the ecosystem. We're not going to go into the entire ecosystem, but we want to talk about why certain companies are gravitating towards Avalanche and why this may be something that works out for you as well. Okay, so let's talk about the top 10 cryptos as it stands. Let's discuss that. Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin right now is $50,000. The price of Ethereum is 4,000. The price of Binance, $570. Tether is $1. Solana was number 3 a couple of weeks ago. And we're going to talk about the Solana. We're going to speak more about the Solana ecosystem. And then you got Cardano. Cardano is a funny one. Cardano is in the top 10. They have been in the top 10. They was number 3 probably about 2 months ago. And Cardano is going to have to make some really, really good moves if they want to stay in that position. And they are making that move with the Hydra platform. Then you got the USD coin, XRP, Polkadot, and we're going to talk about the Terra Luna, how they marched on up there. And then now you can see Dogecoin is number 11 and Avalanche is number 12. And after number 12, you got Shiba Inu. So let's dive into some news about Avalanche and why people are going crazy about this cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's go back to Avalanche because we want to talk about some aspects before we really dive into this crypto ecosystem. All right, so the 1 year low on Avalanche is $2.79. So if you had got into Avalanche a year ago at that $279 range, Avalanche went all the way up to a high of $146.22. So imagine being on that play and you're looking like, man, this is a great thing because you are on that play. But think about the people that didn't know nothing about Avalanche. I'm a person with a big, nice, no, I won't say a big portfolio because that'll be a fib, but I got a nice portfolio. I do have one or two tokens on the Avalanche system, but let's dive into some news about Avalanche and why it may be a good thing still to invest in Avalanche, because even if you get an Avalanche at $88 and it surpasses 1 year high, that's you getting back into the game, right? So let's talk about some things what Avalanche stand for. Let's talk about it and why these altcoins are rivaling Ethereum, and why some of them are in a position to take Ethereum lunch money, right? It's because Ethereum honestly is an outdated platform from the standpoint that is slow. Now you got Terra, Luna, you got Polygon, you got Avalanche. All of these blockchains are in position to overtake Ethereum, not in value because Ethereum got much more ground, but Ethereum has to do the merger with Ethereum 2.0. So once they do that merger, then they'll be in position to win, right? So Avalanche is a layer one blockchain that functions as a platform for decentralized application and custom blockchain networks. It is one of Ethereum's rivals, aiming to unseat Ethereum as the most popular blockchain for smart contracts. It aims to do so by having a higher transaction output of up to 6,500 transactions per second while not compromising scalability. Now, anybody knows that what Cardano is aiming to do, they're aiming to do 1,000,000 transactions per second without compromising scalability with the Hydra phase of Cardano. But Avalanche, nevertheless, is doing the same. And a lot of these cryptos, what they're doing is they're putting themselves in a position to win, so to speak, right? So let's talk. This is made possible by Avalanche unique architecture. The Avalanche network consists of 3 individual blockchains: the X chain, the C chain, and the P chain. Each chain has a distinct purpose, which is radically different from the approach Bitcoin and Ethereum use, namely having all nodes validate all transactions. Avalanche blockchains even use different consensus mechanisms based on their use cases. After its magnet launch in 2020, Avalanche has worked on developing its own ecosystem of dApps and DeFi. And that's what we are going to discuss in this video. We're going to discuss some of the dApps that's on the ecosystem. Different Ethereum-based projects such as SushiSwap and TrueUSD have integrated with Avalanche. Furthermore, the platform is consistently working on improving interoperability between its own ecosystem and Ethereum, like through the development of bridges. All right, so let's get into it. And let's talk about some of these dApps before we get into the news, because this is some of the information that we're going to discuss in this video. So on the Avalanche blockchain, as you can see, there are a number of coins that's on this blockchain. You got AV, open source and non-custodial liquidity protocol for earning interest on deposits and borrowing assets. Avalanche Explorer, an analytics tool that enables people to search the Avalanche blockchain. You got Avalanche, a launch pad for new and innovative projects to prepare for the launch and fair and broad distribution. Avascan, an independent blockchain explorer for Avalanche. You got Avaxstars, a P2E blockchain gaming using NFTs as gaming assets and has its own tokenomics. Benqui, a non-custodial algorithmic liquidity market protocol. Curve, an exchange liquidity pool designed for extremely efficient stablecoin trading. DBank, a DeFi wallet for managing and tracking your DeFi portfolio. And the list goes on. You got Cool, an on-chain liquidity underwriter. Kaleo, ultimate next generation NFTs marketplace. Lydia Finance, an automatic market maker, yield farming, staking, and launchpad program, marker, portfolio management, and tracker tool for the DApp users. And the list goes on. We're not going to read them all, but we're going to discuss some of these on the list. Some of these on the list we're definitely going to discuss because there's a lot of coins on the plot that's affiliated, that's on the ecosystem, and we're going to dive into. But let's get into some of these articles because I think the articles will definitely help in the retrospect of where we need to be. So Pollen is launching on Avalanche. Crypto index protocol Pollen sets sights on Avalanche ecosystem. Ahead of his beta protocol launch is in his early 22 DeFi platform, Pollen is preparing for an IDO of his native token on Thursday, December 16th. The first decentralized asset management and index protocol in the Avalanche ecosystem, Pollen will list its PLN governance token at 14 o'clock UTC, with further details expected to be confirmed in the coming days. Although some profess surprise, the Pollen has launched on Avalanche rather than Ethereum. Why did Pollen release on Avalanche and not Ethereum? It comes down to speed. Until Ethereum fix their speed, a lot of companies will not, and I will repeat, they will not build further on the Ethereum blockchain because things got to speed up. The decision was said to will have been made following feedback from wider community. As Pollen expressed in the tweet, we love Ethereum and we deploy with the transactions are not barrier to all but whales. Last month, Pollen conducted a token sale on the pre-IDO Launchpad platform, raising 750,000 USD in the process. The protocol also introduced staking on the BCS-based Launchpad, enabling L-Pool token holders to mine an allocation of PLN. Interestingly, only the rise occurred on Binance Smart Chain, with the tokens themselves minted on Ethereum. Pollen is already flexing its ability to perform across multiple chains with ease, and that's what it comes down to. Pollen, before these companies looked at them, they was able to, like I just read earlier, they were able to build bridges. So not only do they have the speed to work on their behalf, they built those bridges. And in the process of building those bridges, what happened was other companies see what's going on with the Avalanche community and they want to be a part of it. All right. Pollen portfolios. And we're going to read some more of this and then we're going to get into another article. And then we're going to talk about some of the company's coins on the company's block ecosystem and see if they interest you at all. A community-powered DAO that allows users, traders, deregulators, and communities to vote on and directly influence the allocation of tokens within asset pools. Pollen purports to be tailor-made for DeFi 2.0, with all community members pulling together as a team to dynamically manage crypto portfolios. Of course, competition is also incentivized between individuals via Pollen leaderboard, with successful traders compelled to climb the rankings and accrue governance tokens. The same tokens are used to actively manage assets pools, while other tokens previously named the Portfolio Asset Index token, but soon to be rebranded, functions as the native index token representing a respective user share of that asset pool. All right. So let's talk about some another article. Why did Mastercard crypto accelerator choose Avalanche for their startup? And we're going to dive into that and we're going to read some of that, right? Avax Avalabs among startups chosen for the Mastercard's crypto accelerator. Mastercard is teaming up with 5 startups to solve global blockchain challenges as part of the payment giant StartPath crypto program, the company announced Thursday. Mastercard launched the StartPath program in 2014 as a way to help later stage startups scale their businesses. Now, the company's StartPath crypto unit will be working with smart contract builder Avalanche, focused mobile banking app Invideo, peer-to-peer savings platform Cash, Bitcoin banking app LVL, excuse me, and crypto rewards platform Nifty Key. Sorry about that. We just getting started. I can't be coughing up now. Alpha Labs is best known for building the Avalanche blockchain, an Ethereum competitor that facilitates decentralized applications, DApps, and the creation of custom blockchains on its ecosystem. The total value locked in Avalanche DeFi ecosystem is around 12.6 billion, according to DeFi Llama. TVL represents a dollar value of all tokens locked in the smart contracts of a decentralized leading project. Whether it is enhancing financial freedom or new value added by servers using stablecoins, we believe our new cohorts of StartPath crypto and digital assets companies combined with Mastercard's expertise in the space will accelerate access to new ways to pay and prioritize choice for consumers and businesses. Jess Turner, Mastercard's executive vice president of new digital infrastructure and fintech, said in a statement. Competitor Visa, a similar accelerator program called Fast Track in 2019, has been adding to its list of partners, which include crypto leading platform Cred and Bitcoin, Lightning Fast startup Lastbit. Mastercard is setting an example for leaders across all industries of how to embrace rather than combat innovation, John Wu, Avalab's president, told CoinDesk. We look forward to working with projects and partners in the StartPath program to accelerate the positive impacts blockchain technology will have for individuals and institutions across the world. All right, let's talk about the first coin we're going to talk about on this platform, and this is called Yield Yak. And Yield Yak is definitely is on the Avalanche ecosystem, but this is about swap, farm, stake, ARC, and bonds, right? So when you look at the list that I represented to you, that's Polygon, and this is Yeti Swap, and some of the other ones, this Avalanche that we talked about, you definitely would be able to do this on this program. This is on the Avalanche. Let's look over here. This is their Yak Yield Yak is like a version of their version of Pancake Swap, for example, or Uniswap. This is their example. They do and are affiliated with MetaMask, so you can use both of them on this platform. So what my goal on this platform is to expose certain cryptos that you may never heard of, and that's what I'm going to do. For example, for Solana and Terra this is what I want to do. I want to open up the dialogue because people said to me before, I wonder why people get on these plays, and I want to be on these plays, and they ask me, am I into trends? And once upon a time, I think I was more into trends. True indeed. But now the way I look at myself is, no, I'm not into trends. Now, what I'm into right now is I am into what's going to work. And what I think what is going to work is definitely getting in position to get the dialogue, information, and that's what's going to definitely work. So if you want to do a swap on the you'll go to yield swap. You'll make sure your coins in here, and if you want to do some kind of exchange from Avalanche, and then you got many other places, Binance. So you got a lot that you can do from here, and this is called Yield Yak. All right, so now let's go to another platform, and this is called Aviware. Keep your eyes on the roadmap, and this is from May. So let's talk about Aviware. Aviware is a newly launched project on the Avalanche network. We're building a strong team of individuals that want to bring fun and use of apps to the market. DeFi and blockchain are the future, and we want to co-create the future of the best of our abilities. We choose the Avalanche network because we are sure it will stand the best of time. We believe in the vision of the creators. The gas prices are reasonable, and the transactions times are fast, which will give us an edge while we develop the next version of the internet. We believe that games will help push adoption would have made in our mission to create fun, decentralized games. We plan on integrating NFTs, both in game and standalone marketplace, and fun gameplay to bring you projects you would love to play and tell your friends about. While games are our main focus, we will also be developing other projects along with the help of Boost, the value of our token, to bring value to the network and community. This is the first version of our roadmap, and timelines are likely to change in the coming months. Our project website will maintain an updated roadmap that tracks progress and keeps the community up to date with what's going on behind the scenes of Aviware. These are our main objectives. Through smaller yet still exciting updates, and apps will be released in the meantime as well. So when I go to these companies, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to always go back to Coin. I'm going to go back to Coin Market Cap, because we want to look at numbers. This is all about numbers. This is about investing, right? So let's do that. Let's go to Aviware. So right now, Aviware is 16 cents. And I should have went to Yield Yak. I'm going to go to Yield Yak as well. So right now, this is the low for today is 15 cents. The all-time high for today is 16 cents 98. But let's go to the 1-year low. That's what I like to look at. So the 1-year low is 9 cents, and the 1-year high is $1.86. So now you need to ask yourself, should you get into this play? Would it ever get back to $1.86? The market cap right now is 676,773. The fully diluted market cap is 1,698,653. Currently is up today 2.17. Let's look at our chart. On yesterday, it was down most of the day. It peaked at one point today. At the high earlier today is 1686. It went down, and now it's peaking at its all-time high for today, 1698. All right, so that's everywhere. Let's go to Yield Yak, because we want to do that as well. I want to be consistent. Yield Yak. All right, right here, this is Yield Yak. Right now, Yield Yak is $2,770.20. Is up today by 2.36%. The all-time high for today. But let's look at the all-time low was 2,425, and the all-time high was $16,040. So imagine about the people who got in on that early. You know, that was up 8 times what it is today almost. So it's definitely something that you want to think about getting into, and that's yield yak. Okay. All right. So let's keep it going. Let's look at one of my favorites, and that is Spore News. All right. So this is a brand new crypto. I love exposing brand new crypto all the time. All right. So what is Spore? Spore is an NFT platform on the Avalanche network and the developer of the hyper deflationary Spore currency. Our products includes the first mass adopted cross-chain bridge from Avalanche to Binance Smart Chain, NFT collections to commemorate special events, a new generation NFT prediction market in development, and several yet to be announced services that will stand at the intersection of block space and physical events and help transition the planet to decentralized living. Now, I'm going to repeat something somebody said to me earlier. And people ask me this all the time. Do I believe in the trends? And my mind is, yeah, that's a two-edged sword a double-edged sword when you listen to it like that, because sometimes you can get on the trend and still make money. But what tends to happen is when you're on some of these cryptocurrencies outside of the hype, you get on it early, you're going to see that cryptocurrency go up and you're going to see it fall. You might see it do a 80% swing downward. And you may say, I want to take my money out of this because this is not doing anything, right? That's understandable if that's what you want to do. But at the end of the day, what you got to understand is most people that's making money in the market, they already struggled, a lot of them, a vast majority, when they get in that crypto early, they have struggled. So you got to think to yourself, do you want to struggle to make money? In my mind, if you got to work hard for it sometimes, then it may come harder for you. But you got some people that just place their money instead of savings account, they put it in the crypto, they put it in cryptocurrency, sometimes stock, and they are making money. Think about how the banks feel, how much money people are not putting in savings accounts and they putting in crypto. Like I just said, the cryptocurrency market before it was crypto, that money would have been in a traditional savings account, or maybe people probably would have put that money into a mutual fund, or maybe the market would have had more money, right? Or some people get in Forex. But because people are putting their money in crypto, you got kids that's retiring early with a different mindset than what it was when we were kids, right? So let's go down. Let's keep talking about it. Right now, Spore live price 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 zeros. And I could have, of course, saw it say 9 zeros, but I didn't see where it says 9 zeros, so I read it. It's time to get into this early. You want to get into these plays early. You don't want to wait. You want to get into it early. Put your money there early. With 9 zeros, you could put $100 there, and you're going to probably have like 500, 400, let's say 400 or something billion to 500 billion tokens. But you're going to suffer. You're going to be on this play. You're going to suffer. But when it start running, when that market cap doubles, your money will go up crazy. All you need the market cap is to double. Or if the market cap triple to 15 million, oh man, your money is going to shoot to the roof. Token burn and redistribution rates on every Avalanche transaction, 4.6% is burned, 1.4% is redistributed to holders. On every BSC transaction, 6% is burned. Frictionless rewards will decrease infinitely as tokens continue to burn. All holders enjoy the ever decreasing circulating supply. So think about it again. You still can earn money while it burns. Right now, they are circulating supply. I think that's 17 quadrillion, or however you pronounce it. The circulating supply on BSC is 19 quadrillion. Total burn is 63 quadrillion. Avalanche holders is 798, 783 people. I'm sorry. And Binance holders is 136, 688 holders. So I'm a holder. I'm definitely a holder. So let's talk about the roadmap. I talk about this all the time and sometimes in my videos. They launched in March, so it's definitely a new startup. And some people don't like getting into startups. Some people like to wait, right? Fair and stealth launch airdrops and incentives. BCF's token and bridge deployed. NFT charter collection. Brand building. 1 quadrillion Spore giveaway built liquidity via exchange of senators, strategic partners. In fall, special NFT events, legal entity registration, new strategic partners. And then the future, NFT prediction, market TBA products and services, CEX, listing, fiat on revamp and governance. So let's come over here and let's look up Spore. All right, so Spore. Let's be honest. They got a long way to go. And that's fine. The contract's on Binance, and then the other contract is on the Avalanche C chain. All right, so as you can see, Spore has been on the decline, and that's understandable for something that has been out of that a lot of people don't know about, right? Is the market cap is only $5 million. So you may have to be on this play of Spore for a year before you really figure out what this is about and how this can help you, right? So you got to be in perspective. I'm speaking about news. One thing about the Avalanche, it's new to a lot of people. People haven't even heard of the Avalanche contracts or the Avalanche ecosystem at all. And that's why I'm discussing the Avalanche ecosystem, because this is put you in position where it says, okay, you can win in this aspect of the goal. All right, so let's talk about the next one, and that's Axelar. All right, let's go to the Axelar network. All right, this is the Axelar network, and in the process, let me get another one set up. Let's go to, while we're doing that, I want to go to some of the gaming that's on their blockchain. All right, so let's go to, let's see if there's any gaming on here so we can go to that as well. All right, so a lot of these tokens, I have never even heard anything about it. So let's go to this one, and that's Crabada. All right, let's go to that one. All right, here. Wow. All right, let's go to that one while I am waiting on. All right, one moment. I'm a one-man band here. All right, here we go. So first of all, let's go to Axelar, and while we're going to Axelar, let's put it up over here. I want to be transparent and go to Yada yada. Okay. All right. They're not pulling up on Coin Market Cap, but let's go to it. They're announcing the launch of Axelar's incentivized quantum community program, empowering DApp builders and blockchain ecosystems, unlocking cross communication. For blockchain platform builders, plug in our blockchain to all other blockchain ecosystems. For dApps builders, host your application anywhere, lock, unlock, transfer assets, and communicate with applications on any other chain via Axelar API. And this is the website. You can read the white paper, you can get involved, you can start building. A lot of this coming soon. So when they say, Antonio, how do I get on some of these plays? Well, you get on them now. You know, getting into these plays is listening to people like me who's talking about not non-popular information. A lot of these cryptos nobody's talking about, but you got some whales that's sitting back and probably getting in on a lot of them. And in the process of getting on some of these cryptos, they are winning, right? And that's what you want to do. That's what it's all about. We want to win. We want to win. So let me pull up another one while I am about to get into Crabada. All right, so let's get into crypto refills. All right, let's get back up here. Let's go to another one. Let's go to Avalanche. Avado scan. Let's go to Avado scan. Let's look that up. All right. So while that's happening and pulling up, let's go to Crabada. So let's get into Crabada. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it's Crabada. Crabada sounds more like it. Let's get into Crabada. Now, I know we talk about a lot of NFTs that's on Binance or Ethereum. You know, we talking about the metaverse a lot more. But when you're talking about getting into plays, you want to get into plays that people are not knowing about. That's non-popular. And it's time to get into it now. So this was why I'm gonna go live a lot more. I want to talk about why the Avalanche community is overlooked, and discuss and tell me if you are in the Avalanche community as well. All right. So rediscover ancient hermit crab kingdom, a fully decentralized play and earn idle game. The graphics is pretty good. You can mine, loot, defend your treasure. You could play and earn idle game. Rediscover the prosperous ancient Crabada kingdom and once ruled by Cresico, came of Crabada. Mine, loot, breed, expand forces. Earn CRA tokens by playing and use them to determine the future of the kingdom. All right, let's play the video. Let's see what the video is about. Pretty cool game. Something that's going to keep your mind. Ownership is another thing. So I'm discussing stuff that people don't know anything about. And that's part of the Avalanche ecosystem. All right. So the Crabada, is it Crabada? Let's say Crabada. That sounds better. And these are a lot of the crabs the hermit crabs that you can play with. Battle game prototype now available. Tokens and assets. So a lot of these games are a setup. They knew that metaverse is new. This is the backers. The backers is Avalanche, Sky Vision, Wangarum, Not 3 Lu, and Devmons. And what is it? Z Prime Capital. And that's what it is. So let's come over here to, and I love talking about the 1 year low and high. So right now they 48 cents. You could definitely get into this one. They're the number ranked 730th token. The market cap is 31,270 286,849. The fully diluted market cap is 480,970,672. They're on the Avalanche Smart Chain, so you most likely you can still buy this on through like Trust Wallet and places like that. So let's look at their. They came in, they dipped, they had a mini run, and then they peaked. They went back up, peaked, went back up, and peaked. So they've been in the valley for some time. But this is definitely something that you want to probably think about investing in while the NFTs and the metaverse is having a go. Don't be afraid to get into it and have a go while they're having a go, right? All right, so let's talk about Avascan. Let's see if Avascan is okay. So Avascan is not over there, but here we go. Avascan. And they're talking about blockchains, validators, staking ratios, staking rewards, price, market cap. So you probably want to come over here and understand what Avascan. This is version of BSC scan. If you know anything about the BSC, Avascan is equivalent. All right, now let's go to Avado. All right, let's go to Avado. All right, so with Avado, you can run your own node, your plug and play blockchain computer. All right, let's come over here. And there we are. And right here, the market data is on track. The project is an on track listing. So you probably want to think about it before you get into it. So because they untracked it, we're not going to discuss it at all. All right, let's talk about another one. All right, let's go over here. Avaxstars. All right. Avaxstars. Avaxstars is built on NFTs. Every individual component of Avaxstars game is an NFT that is created on the Avalanche blockchain platform. So let's come over here and let's type them in. AVAX. All right. Avaxstars. All right. So we're going to get into that one. Every individual, well, we read that part. AVXT is the ERC token of the Avaxstars game. Players can get AVXT tokens from box drops of the first 10,000 Avaxstars earn it by generating new Avaxstars or completing quests. So every Avaxstar is a digitally guaranteed avatar. Their existence is recorded on Avalanche Mainnet as a unique ERC 721 tokens. Every Avaxstar has a digital generic code and they are unique. The first generated 10,000 Avaxstars are known as Gen 1. So this is definitely a game that people are in. If we go to the About Us information and the roadmap and everything. So let's get over here to the 1 year low and high. So a Avaxstars token had a 1-year low of $3.79, and they had a 1-year high of $62.60. So let's look at them. They go up, they peak, they had a dip, and they peak, dip, peak. So I love seeing green and not just money, because in my opinion, that's a good thing. So let's come over here and let's just talk about a little bit of it. Avaxstars is an idle browser game running on the Avalanche blockchain with the play to earn model. Users can use NFTs to produce new ones and may earn AVXT, which is the main gaming token of the game, and limited 1 million hard cap. With the solid roadmap, Avaxstars have been delivering new mechanics, earning, and fun to the users. Following a major update in December 2021, Avaxstars is aiming to launch on other blockchain platforms within 2022. Join this rapidly basically fast-growing adventure and become part of the first blockchain wars in a real metaverse experience. So I know we speak about a lot of the metaverse, far as like Decentraland Mana. We talk about the sandbox, but there are other players out there that definitely want you to know that they exist. The market cap is 1,962,846. The fully diluted market cap is 21,029,897. So you want to ask yourself, is this something that you want to dive in and get into? And we're just talking about different aspects of the Avalanche ecosystem. And if it's something that you want to talk about in the future, don't hesitate to respond in the chat box, because the information that we're sharing, we really feel that this is some really, really good information. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Baguette. This is also on the Avalanche exchange. All right. With Baguette, make Defy Crunchy again. A community backed by the centralized exchange for Avalanche assets, but with the perfect smell of freshly baked bread. All right, so let's see if Baguette, let's copy this. We want to see if Baguette is here, and it is there. So we're going to discuss that. All right, Baguette brings DeFi to everyone. Max supply 250 million. Baguette is not just another inflationary token. Fair project. We have decided to distribute 85% of the tokens to Baguette users. Staking and farming. Baguette is not an ordinary AMM. Here, it is up to you to choose whatever you prefer. And bag airdrop. To reward the Avalanche community, 10% of the tokens are distributed to validators, delegators. I don't know how I'm gonna mess that up. All right, swap tokens. By using the swap function on Baguette, you can exchange your tokens amazingly fast thanks to the outstanding performance of the Avalanche network. Trade all of your assets, low fees of transaction, incredible speed of the Avalanche network. Farming. Baguette allows users to add liquidity to pools. By adding liquidity, you receive BGL tokens, LP tokens of Baguette that you can lock to earn back. Gain the highest yield possible. Earn a part of the 0.3% on each transaction. Staking. Baguette brings to the table the possibility for its users to simply stake AVAX or BAG and earn passive income in BAG. Once you stake your assets, you can earn rewards and grow them by accumulating these rewards with your holdings. No impermanent loss. Safest way to earn BAG. not just an exchange of flour mill, farm your favorites, cryptos in the mill, and stake assets in the oven. All right. Now let's come over here and let's look at Baguette. All right, let's look at the 1 year low. Their 1 year low is 0.0002. So as you, for my calculation, 2 zeros have disappeared. The high, 1 year high is 0.24. The market cap for them is only $141,000. Now, people ask Antonio, what plays do I get on? Well, whales typically get on plays that's non-popular. They don't dive into the popular space. What they do sometimes is they take $100 and they said, I'm going to get this cryptocurrency and I'm going to get into it early and I'm going to stake it and I'm going to do what is right with my money. But this is not financial advice. You do with your money what you feel that how you feel you want to do. That's not up to me, right? So let's look at the chart. They was trending down. Now they're trending up. But for 0.012, it's definitely something that you want to get into. And I like their logo. Its logo is two pieces of bread, basically. And it's a pretty dope logo. Then they the lady that's here, I like how she's in the bag and she got the logo in the bag, basically. I think that's ingenious. Come down here. And like we just said, Baguette token is a community-based meme project implemented as the ERC20 token. BGTT is distributed as a reward for contributions made in this ecosystem. Its goal is to bridge the culinary and cryptocurrency worlds and provide partnerships with bakeries all around the world. The project strongly believes in the power of memes, even quoting Elon Musk's tweet, "Who controlled the memes controlled the universe," in their white paper. One of the Baguette token's main goals is to usurp the king of memes coins, Dogecoin, in an aptly named event called Begetting. All right, so like I said, they 0.12. Even if you get into this and this go to 5 cents to a dime, even your $100 will make you thousands, right? So this is something that I may get into because I'm not in on this cryptocurrency yet, but I think I may get into this play. You get into it early while the market cap is not even 200,000, and if it's not a rug pull, then you're going to make your money. So it's always a chance when you get into this market that there is always going to be something, right? So you want to keep that aspect of everything in retrospect. And I like how they goal is to bridge the gap with bakeries, right? So they are going into the meme things about everything, but they want to build partnerships with bakeries around the world. You got home bakeries, you got bakeries everywhere. Bakeries is nevertheless something that people would like to get into. So I'm gonna do an individual on Baguette token, period, because I want to bring more awareness about this token because this is something that I think that I like the standpoint of the company, and I might just take it and see how can I get into this play, because also I like how they were down, but actually they trending higher. And let's look at the 24-hour low. The 24-hour low, they didn't go too much high, was 0.01209. Then you got 0.01223. I want to get in on this play early, right? You get in on this play. Let me go over to Twitter. Do they have a Twitter? Let's look at their Twitter account. Let's see how many followers do they have. All right, let's see if they got a Twitter account. Because if you don't have a Twitter account, then it ain't legit anyways, because one of the first things that you want to do is go to Twitter. right now. The Baguette token or the $BGTT. They created their token. They joined in August 2020. Right here, they got 5,476 followers. And let's see if they're active. Because if not an active community, then I don't know if I want to invest in something that's not active. And to be honest, they are not an active community. Right? It's not active. You really don't want to jump into all kind of things when they are not active. They haven't tweeted or anything in quite some time. What's even better than a DeFi project with worldwide utility? It got to be some things going on for people really to get involved, and you need news for that to happen. So I'm a question mark whether I'm gonna jump into this. Like it looks interesting, but their community is not. I got to see more for the community before I really dive into this one, because I want to see how their Twitter looks, because companies that tend to grow, they tweet a lot. So I'm gonna still follow them, and I think I'm gonna leave a message and ask them why don't they tweet more to start building up the community before I make any type of investment, because I don't want to make an investment that becomes a rug pull, but I definitely want to reach out to them. So let's send them a message. Yeah, I'm asking them, and I'm gonna read this off. This doesn't. Okay. All right, let me see. Let's read this out. Hello, I'm interested in investing in your token, but I would like to know why your community is not active. If people don't see you, well, that's double. Let's remove that. If people don't see you tweet, then they won't. All right, that's the wrong won't. And then they won't know about the updates with your company. And I'm gonna keep you posted. I want to see will they respond, because I when I read about the back end of the company, I see that is a dope idea, but it's no way that they're going to be able to raise any money on the back end of this company. Like you see that the price going up and down, but at 141,000 market cap, and you've been in the game for a year, what's the problem? People got to see things happen before they invest. People won't invest unless they see you making moves. All right, so we're gonna dive into more ecosystems. I think we've been on this live for close to an hour. So let's talk about it. What do you think about the Avalanche ecosystem? Do you think that that they are doing a fantastic job talking about the tokens that's on the ecosystem? They're speaking about the blockchain. What do you think? I'm very interested to know what do you think, and how do you feel about the company? Do you think that this is some cryptos that you would love to get into, right? a P2E blockchain gaming system. We talked about them. Then you got Binku, a non-custodial algorithm, a liquidity market protocol. Then you got Curve. You got so many that's on this platform. Let's talk about one more. Let's talk about Lydia Finance. All right. Let's talk about Lydia Finance. All right. And let's come over here. Let's copy this and let's go over to, this is going to be the last one we discuss because we've been here for about an hour. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, so we're going to discuss this one. Okay, so Lydia Finance, total value lock. And this is where you can farm and stake your money, your tokens is 14,386,494. You can earn up to 287.17 APR in farms. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to connect your wallet. Let's connect a wallet. So you can connect it in MetaMask. You're going to have to probably buy some Lydia first, LYD first, and then you're going to have to connect your wallet. And then when you come over here, so once you connect that wallet, you'll be able to stake. So this is how you can purchase it. Once you connect your wallet, you can purchase it. And you can purchase it off of MetaMask, right? But you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to bring the Avalanche blockchain over to your MetaMask because by default, MetaMask is going to have Ethereum there, but you can bring in this token and you can purchase it over there. So let's come over and look at it. Right now, Lydia has a market cap of 3,029,184. Fully diluted market cap is 17,192,471. Lydia finance price is 0.03, so it's 3 cents. Let's talk about the 1 year low. The 1 year low is 0.005 and the high is 0.14. So you're gonna have to, and when you see this, definitely red there. So definitely do your research before you get into any of these plays. So what I would like to say is, we've been on this live for more than an hour, so I'm gonna get ready to end the live. If you have any interest, if you watch this video and you got any interest for topics you want me to discuss, please put that in the comments below, or and we would definitely start talking about some content that people would love for to hear from us, our thoughts, our opinions, because I definitely want to spread awareness of knowledge. On this video, one aspect of it, what I want to do is bring awareness for lesser known tokens, because we always talk about the more popular tokens like Bitcoin, of course, which is the granddaddy of cryptocurrency. We talk about Cardano, we talk about Ethereum, we speak about Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, but we Polkadots, but we never speak about Avalanche, who is sitting right below Dogecoin. So I wanted to bring awareness. Rather this reach only 20 people, 15 people. I just want to bring awareness to what's the aspects of this platform and why it's important for us to understand what's going on. I did reach out to this person. It was a check that definitely was delivered, but we wanted to tell them, unless you active, if you're not active in this space, then you're not going to win. And definitely they haven't posted or anything in quite some time. This is Antonio, Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as we'll be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, please, if you run across this broadcast, which once was live, we will be going live a lot more. So once again, this is Antonio. I think the next broadcast we're going to talk about is the Solana blockchain. We're going to keep discussing different blockchains and bring awareness. So this is Antonio, and I'm signing off, and I'll see you next time.